Hey everyone, I'm Jessie Burgart. Thank you for joining me on this week's newsletter, audio, video version, Joyful Artist Musings. And this one is titled A New Way to Journal and Document. It's been a beautiful week in Southwest Virginia. I hope it's been amazing in your neck of the woods. Today's newsletter is pretty short, but thank you, as always, for joining me. All right, so we have for the joy and lesson in art, joy, the big three, lesson, another lesson learned, another step earned. Art, a strange analogy. Bonus, an AI way to journal. Okay, joy, the big three, my musings for today. Do you feel lonely in your pursuits? Sometimes I do. It can feel scary. We are challenged by thoughts or prodded by memories of the past mistakes. So here's another reminder. We are not alone. The other day, someone commented a simple yet powerful statement. He said, art is the focal point where the big three meet. Prosperity, freedom, joy. Wow. To me, that's so brilliant. It's succinct, it's eloquent, and it's a reminder that we're not alone. Share in the prosperity, freedom, and joy, and that is art. And here's a quote from the children's book author Roald Dahl. It's from The Twits. I think this is really clever. If a person has ugly thoughts, it begins to show on the face. And when that person has ugly thoughts every day, every week, every year, the face gets uglier and uglier. You can hardly bear to look at it. A person who has good thoughts can never be ugly. You can have wonky nose and crooked mouth and a double chin and stick out teeth, but if you have good thoughts, it will shine out of your face like sunbeams and you will always look lovely. Lesson, another lesson learned, another step earned. By sharing stuck points, I hope that others have an advantage to not make the same mistake. So here's one of those lessons that I learned. It's small, but it also became vital to my progress. So here it is. Content pillars built from personal passions don't have to be set in stone. They're guidelines. I was mistaken to think that I needed to find that all-encompassing set of pillars. By being too strict, I bound up my efforts. So instead, I follow important principles across multiple avenues such as health, humanities, the arts, business, spirituality, and philosophy. But here is the lesson. It's okay to have pillars that are forever in stone, but it's also okay to have many pillars that change from time to time to guide your big why. You don't have to do it like everyone else. We live dynamic lives. We grow and change and shift into stronger beings. It makes sense that our milestones and guidelines shift at times too. Art, a strange analogy. I've participated in multiple creative projects over the last few weeks. These have been short, specific projects led by Trisha Edwards. Here's the outcome from stretching my mind creatively daily. A, vibrant dreams. B, more solutions to questions. C, more vivid visualizations. And D, overall happier attitude, which is saying a lot because I'm pretty joyful. But to get to my story, I woke up about 3 mornings ago with an analogy, a vivid analogy in my mind. It was the picture of a fig tree. So imagine this. You see a fig tree. It's alive and flourishing. Now consider that there's a person who cares for that tree. Every morning they happily rise to check on their tree. They cultivate it. They prune, harvest, and care for the tree so that it remains healthy. That person knows about fig trees. Not oak trees, not raspberry bushes, not honeybees, not anything else you can imagine, but fig trees. It's sort of like art. For example, I specialize in narrative portraiture, mainly in soft pastels. It's a small but good thing. It's not pottery, it's not AI art, it's not art history, but that doesn't make what I do less than. If you feel like your skill, talent, or place in life should be different or more, then I hope you hear this message from that analogy that I came across in my brain. What you have is valuable. It will always be valuable, and no one can steal that from you. So cheers to you, my friend. Bonus. an AI way to journal for the purpose of deep therapy. I get to meet a lot of the coolest people in my creative network. Many of them are geniuses. Take Advait, for example. He designed an AI tool that is an online diary. It's therapeutic, it's fun, and novel. I was thrilled when I got to try out the pilot version. Below, so I'll read you an example of what it comes up with. But basically, it's an app that you can use with your therapist. It's a daily diary that you can talk into, or it can write out what you kind of type in some notes and it'll write out a nice, clear idea of what you're saying. And at the end of the week, it'll dump all those into an inbox for you and your therapist. So it's pretty cool, I think. If you have a therapist, but it's also just great for journaling too, just a personal diary. So here it is. It's called Verba. This is my artist statement through Verba. In the realm of art, there exists a captivating allure that draws us into a world of solitary thoughts and exquisite designs. It is here that I have found my sanctuary. As a portrait artist and instructor, I believe that art has the power to help individuals become their fullest selves, to find relief in a heavy world. But beyond the tranquility lies an adventurous spirit that thrives within the art of portraiture, thrilling escapades that awaken the dormant thrill seeker within us. I have experienced the exhilaration of painting amidst the wilderness, where towering trees and rustling leaves became my companions. It was in those moments that I felt a deep connection with nature, as if it was nurturing and guiding me toward new experiences. My passion for nature was fostered during my times accompanying my father, who served as a camp director, and my mother, who was an avid hiker and adventurer. These moments shaped my understanding of the Appalachian Mountains. As a child, I discovered solace and freedom within the vastness of nature, where my thoughts could roam freely. These experiences taught me to appreciate the simple pleasures that nature had to offer. In the face of personal tragedy, when my father passed away, I found that art became my refuge, helping me navigate life's challenges and embrace personal growth, engaging in courses, exploring various media, delving into philosophical depths, and participating in festivals. They all tested my limits, both physically and mentally, but with each obstacle conquered, I discovered a resilience within myself that I never knew existed. This is why I like to guide others in this magical land of legacy art. Reflecting on my solo artistic journeys, I have come to realize that they have brought out the best in me. Whether in moments of solitude, adventurous exploration, or overcoming hardships, I have learned that personal challenges push us toward self-discovery and unearth hidden strengths. Art has been my patient teacher, guiding me into a deeper understanding of myself and the world around me. I invite you, busy CEO and professionals, young artists, and those who are on the edge of their artistic destiny, to explore the transformative power of drawing and painting. Together, we can embrace the joy of colors, unlocking our inner artist and discovering our bountiful potential. Isn't that cool? It's just beautifully written. Of course, it's AI that wrote that. All right. Okay, friends, well, that's it.